So these are the parts that you'll receive from Shapeways with your kit. You'll have a handle, a main lock, the blade base, the blade tip, and 4 claws. Now connected to the blade tip is also the blade lock. And there's all your pieces. The only other things you're going to need to complete this kit are some paper clips and some rubber bands, and I'll have links down in the description for the orthodontic rubber bands. So the first step is to clean off your parts because they're covered in dust from the 3D printing process. And you can do that with a toothbrush, a wire brush, or whatever you have on hand. Everything generally brushed off, the next step you need to do is separate off your blade lock from your blade tip. And just simply slide in here with a pair of clippers and clip this piece off, and then clip off as close as you can get to straight this little tab, so that way your blade lock ends up looking just like that. Then what you can do is take your blade base and slide that into the handle and basically move those parts around to help free up some of that printing powder. And then you can do the exact same thing with the blade tip and the blade base. The number of holes in these parts which you're going to need to clear out, the best way to clear those out if they are blocked up is to use a little piece of paper clip in a drill or a Dremel. However, a lot of the holes will come out clear just when you receive them. Just some of them get kind of stuffed up with the powder. There are 4 holes, 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the back of this part. There are also a hole here up near the front. And there's 4 holes that go with the claws. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 there. There's also a set of holes that goes through at the end of this little channel here on the top. Now then, each one of your claws has a hole. You can see right there, which you might need to clear out. There's also a hole here in your blade lock, which you might need to clear out. There's a hole here in your blade base that you might need to clear out. There's a hole here in your blade that you might need to clear out, and then the last one is there's a hole here in your main lock that you might need to clear out. And for my kit, the only holes I actually needed to clear out was this hole and these 2 holes here and here. All the rest of them came out just fine. So again, it doesn't take a lot of effort to clear them out. Just a little bit of paper clip and some rotation, and you can clear out the holes, or they may just come ready to go. You see that the blade here has this, it looks like a blade, but it has this large kind of square chunk on it, and this is an issue of safety from my manufacturer and for myself. You don't want to sell something to someone you don't know their age or their maturity level that could be confused for a blade. So this piece here is kind of the safety chunk. Obviously you could cut this piece off right following this line right here to make it look more like a normal prop blade. However, when you do that, remember you're modifying this design, so the legality and the effectiveness of your cut here is based on you modifying the main design. And make sure you understand the rules and the regulations of your country, your state, the convention, or whatever social situation you bring your prop into. Because just remember, there are real-world consequences to your fake blade. To assemble your kit, all you need to do is take some jumbo paper clips and start using little sections of these that you clip off to the right length to assemble all of your pieces. So there's a pin here that holds the main lock here to your handle. You have 4 pins that will hold on your 4 little clama bobs. You'll also have a pin here. Right there, you can see it's moving. That holds the blade tip and the blade base, and then you'll have another pin which actually holds on your blade lock. What you need to do is get yourself a 1/4 inch heavy orthodontic rubber band, and that hooks over this front hook and over the back, and that's what acts as a spring that keeps this part down. Next thing you need to do to attach your blade base to your blade handle is you need to bend some small paper clip kind of L's slightly past 90 degrees, and all you need to do is then insert those into this main hole here in the front, and then drop them into each of these two channels. The reason why these are L's and they don't go all the way through is you need to make sure that this little first, L part here isn't too long, so that when you drop your blade tip in, that the blade tip wants to get caught up on this little L. So you might have to, put these in, test it, and pull them back out just by rotating them and pulling them out and then clipping them down. But they should roughly be, as you can see, about yay big. And they just drop in. So the last thing you need to do is take a piece of fishing line, tie a double knot in the end of it, and actually feed it. You can see right here. Tie a double knot in the end of it, feed it through and out this back hole, and then go in right there, loop back out, and come out the hole right above it. And then you simply just pull this guy taut and tie yourself a knot that leaves yourself a little bit of room, so that way you can pull this guy up and it forms a little thumb loop. So the way I finished this up, I just covered it in some silver rub and buff. You can use silver paint as well. And then I used some wood grain contact paper. And then I actually used some transfer adhesive, some 3M 300 transfer adhesive, just because the contact paper doesn't stick very well. So I just kind of stuck the tape on the contact paper and then stuck both of them down here. So the key here is put your thumb through the fishing line loop and then grab just the front here. And then you can pull it open and close it. So you pull it open, the whole device is unlocked. If you close it, everything is locked. So you open it, you point it down, and gravity drops everything out. You close it again, everybody's locked, going nowhere. When you're ready to close it, simply point it up, open it again, and drop it. So if you want to be a little bit more artful with it, all you need to do is put your thumb all the way near the front, grab onto it, and then throw the entire device backward over your hand. And centrifugal motion will actually flip the entire blade out. And then to put it away, you can be artful again, spin it around, grab it, and close it. And all I'm doing is as I come up, I grab it closed, I quickly open it, and I close it again when everything's closed. So again, just to show you that at kind of full speed, all the way back, closed. Full speed. And then what you can do is after you have it open, you can simply remove your thumb from the loop. And then you can obviously move around and be a little bit more free, and then you just got to slide your thumb back underneath that loop if you want to put it away.